Hello everyone, it's me again. Today we're going to be doing something that I've been talking about doing for a long while. Well, it's unboxing Nendoroids, which I do all the time, but this particular Nendoroid I've been talking about for a while about unboxing, but I just haven't gotten around to it. But I thought today, since I just found out from logging into the app that it is this character's birthday, I thought, what a better time to unbox him for everyone here. Now, I probably won't be uploading it on his actual birthday because I just uploaded a video last night, but today is the day that I am going to unbox for you Nendoroid 1478 Riddle Rosehearts from the mobile game Twisted Wonderland. Now, Riddle's Nendoroid was the first to come out, and I have to say, as far as his faceplates go, they really they did him service. I feel like some of the other Twisted Wonderland Nendoroids, they may have phoned it in a little bit, but not with him. I really do think that his faceplates and everything just suit him very well. Now, like the other Twisted Wonderland Nendoroids, the box is a little different. Each dorm has a different design. So with the Rosenbell, no, it's not Rosen. With the heart, I can't even say it. But his dorm has the triangles, like the red on red triangles, all throughout the sides, the back, and then the top and the bottom and the front are black, which I actually like the contrast for that versus your regular Nendoroids that have a tendency to be all white. Accent color, I like the black accent color, especially with these. I mean, it is Twisted Wonderland anyway, and he's supposed to be like the Queen of Hearts there. This didn't come with the pre-order bonus, but I did buy that separately. So I do have that. It's in the drawer somewhere. But we're not here to look at a pin. We're here to look at a figure. So anyways, let's go ahead and open him up and see what he looks like on the inside. And here he is out of the box. Looking very beautiful, might I add, with his outfit. I always have loved the Alice in Wonderland themed dorms outfits. They're just very aesthetically pleasing. Here's the main body. He comes with his little staff, his crown, the hedgehog for the golfing. Then he's got his little tarts and a fork, and then his two bonus face plates. He's got kind of like the side glance, which I really like that one, and then his off with your head face. And I really love the attention to detail as far as like making his skin tone slightly more peach. And they actually give you an extra neck joint adapter with that particular faceplate color, which was really nice. Then of course he has so much stuff that he had a second blister, and it comes with an alternate antenna hair. I think this one, I don't know the difference between the two. I'll have to look at that when I open them up. He's got two bent arms, and then he's got his little cloak or his cape, which is really pretty. So yeah, he comes with actually like a decent amount of stuff. He doesn't come with any extra leg parts, but I guess that's just because with everything he has, I think it would be hard to really do that. He does have a couple extra hands right here I forgot to mention. One of them has like a peg in it, so I'm guessing it's probably for the plate. And I'm guessing this hand may be for the fork. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead, and he does come with instructions, which I may actually look at the instructions this time just to see about the hair. But this is probably, since it's a Japanese exclusive, it's probably not in English. Oh, it is in English. Wow, okay. Even though these are Japanese exclusives, I don't know why they would make it exclusive to Japan and then be like, okay, let's just throw English in here. Anyways, I'm going to go ahead and put him in a couple poses, and I'll be right back. Okay, and here he is in his first pose. Now, let me tell you, it's a little difficult to get him in and out of his cape, because his cape actually goes down, so you have to take both arms off. And then I tried putting the head on, and then the cape kept sliding around, so just be very careful. Like, there's a lot of pieces that rub up against each other, and that's like his scepter is actually really close to his head. So it just makes me a little nervous. Secondly, I was going to put him on this heart base, but he actually like is very steady on his own, and to get the peg is actually like a little bit longer than your normal peg, and what it's supposed to do is it's supposed to go through this hole in the back of his cape, and go into the back. But unless the back is already kind of like, if you're wanting to use this, I would suggest going ahead and putting it into his back without the cape, and then when you do get the cape on, just make sure that it's aligned. I just didn't want to press too hard because I didn't place it in his back first off, and I didn't want to press too hard, even though I thought I had the hole lined up. But I mean, it does, like, I won't have to necessarily worry about using a base, and it does save space if I'm going to display him like this, which more than likely I'm going to display him with this coat anyway. But it does make it very difficult to go back and forth with different poses. And the extra little hair thing actually is just an extra. Is just a backup from what I'm reading in the instructions. So I did think that was a little strange, because most of the time they don't give you backups of stuff like that. Most of the time it's like there's something different, or like slightly different or posed. But it seems like it's just an extra in this case. But yeah, anyways, this was a simple pose, but it took forever because I did the two bent arms and the one holding the staff, and then his cape, and of course his crown. His crown is just like a little piece of plastic that you go in between, which is normal with Nendoroids nowadays. But anyways, this is the first pose. Let's go ahead and put him in a different pose. Okay, and here is pose number 2. I actually like this a lot better than I thought I would, because I just figured I'd want him with his staff, which I still might do, but I think this one's really cute, and I do like the side eye. It reminds me of my cat. Both the tart and the little hedgehog actually has a hole in it, so you can mount it on the hand. But the hedgehog makes me think of the one that came with Hifumi, but only like pink. But it's really cute. But I like the fact that it has a peg, so you can have him like holding it. But it's more as a ball than it is, or they use it more as a ball than they do as like a pet, because you know it is supposed to be like Alice in Wonderland, where they play croquet with the. It wasn't golf, it's croquet with the pink, with the flamingos and the hedgehog. So but anyway, I really do think this is cute. His fork took me a minute to kind of figure out the angle to put it in, because he's just daintily, because he's very very prim and proper, so he's very daintily holding the fork. So be careful, that may fall out, but everything else is pretty good. I did notice that I feel like the cape is like plastic, like colored plastic, so it's not like paint. So I think that should kind of lower the chance of the of any paint transfer, but I still would be very careful because it does like rub up against everything. But I mean, like it may be a little difficult, but it looks really pretty. Like he definitely is one of those that it's worth getting, but be prepared to like put him in a pose and just kind of like leave him alone. Like don't be like, you know, handling him all the time. But anyways, now let's get to the good stuff. So off with your head. So here he is in his final pose, and I have to say, I absolutely adore this pose. I don't know if you can see it on camera, but it's slightly pink, kind of more like the peach skin tone for Nendoroids, and it's really, really cute, and it really goes well with this pose. Altogether, I would say that this is one of the best of the Twisted Wonderland Nendoroids. He is really difficult taking him apart, and you do get a little nervous here and there when putting his parts together, but it executes very well. It's really cute. All the faceplates are spot on for the character. Not like some of the other Twisted Wonderland Nendoroids that kind of, I feel like the latter ones have been kind of phoning it in with the faceplates. Having like the closed eye smile, like the majority of them come with, and it almost feels like they're some of their faces are almost copy paste. But then again, it could be just because Riddle has a little bit of eye makeup, so it makes his appearance very distinct. As well as some of the other ones like Veil has, but then again, those are the House Wardens, and those were earlier on. I would suggest him. I think he's the cheapest out of the bunch. Him and Azul have a tendency to be the cheapest out of the bunch. And then it's probably like Leona and Veil. I think Veil might be on the more expensive side, but nowhere near Malleus and Idia. The House Wardens, Malleus and Idia are like astronomically expensive, like $200+ a lot of times. But I think I've seen him for like 80, even in the US market. So just keep your eyes out. I would highly recommend him, even for the casual Twisted Wonderland, or even if you just like the design, because I am a sucker for Alice in Wonderland aesthetics, and that's partly what drew me to Twisted Wonderland in the first place. But then I started like getting all into it, and now, you know, I have favorites like Floyd's my boy, and I really like some of the other characters as well. But again, happy birthday to Little Riddle. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. If you liked, leave a like and subscribe. And I guess let me know which Twisted Wonderland Nendoroid you're most excited to see as far as coming out, because I know the Dysomnia guys still are yet to come out, and I still need to pay for my Lilia, because I'm definitely getting Lilia. And we'll definitely do a review of him when he comes in. But until then, see y'all later. Have a good one.